Welcome back to AWS OnAir, where we are coming to you live from the main expo at AWS reInvent in Las Vegas. My name is Gunnar Grosh. I am a developer advocate at AWS. I'm very excited to be here because this isn't just only AWS OnAir anymore. This is now Step Up Your Game Day.
We're taking over!
And you know what that means? It means we have AM, of course.
Unfortunately, for everyone up here. But yeah, I'm here.
My frequent contact on Slack, I think we said. That's how I usually describe him.
Yep.
But we also have actual guests.
Yes. Let's talk about the guests more than me, I guess.
Should we talk about them, or should they be forced to talk about themselves?
Yes. Let's start with Christy. Christy, tell the people who you are.
Hi, everyone. My name is Christy Peralt. I am an AWS serverless hero. I'm also the co-founder and architect for Teach Me AWS, an educational platform. Super excited to be here today on our Step Up Your Game Day session.
Which this is not your first.
It's not my first, no. I think this is my third.
Wow.
Third game day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm setting expectations too high now, though. So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And we got Danielle down here, too. Danielle, tell the people.
Hey everyone, Danielle Heberling, flew here from Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, we needed to talk about this, Danielle. I weren't asked just for you. Danielle is in Portland. I am in Austin. I don't know if you can read it on chat, but oh yeah, there he goes. Keep it weird. Some city had this before. I'm not sure which one. And then Portland also decided to keep it weird.
Like, if there's one thing Portland, Oregon is great at, it's just stealing things from other places.
Like Austin.
Well, even our name, it comes from Portland, Maine.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But anyway, I'll finish introducing myself.
Please.
I'm Danielle Heberling, also an AWS serverless hero and software engineer. I'm actually starting a new job Monday. A stealth startup, so can't fully talk about that. But I do a lot of infrastructure work, tons of AWS. Big fan of serverless, obviously, if I'm a serverless hero. And I also co-lead the Believe in Serverless Discord, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, I'll give you both some time, obviously.
And
go ahead.
AM didn't really get an introduction. I don't know if you need an introduction, but he is most famous for being the hat guy. And he obviously had to bring it up and talk about his hat. He always does it. Can I have a look at your hat?
You like it?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
Let me have a look at it.
Yeah. Here.
Cool.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, that was aggressive.
You know what? That's okay. I come prepared. No worries. All right. Wow. All right. So we're starting off that way. Very interesting. I think this is a more appropriate hat, actually, so I have to thank you. This is, we're going to be playing a game day with everybody up on this stage. And if you've never played a game day, or if you missed the segment earlier, we had Maya Flores talking with Nick over in Mandalay Bay, where we were doing the generative AI game day today. And Maya did a much better job than I have ever done explaining what a game day is, because she's much better at speaking than I am. Which is weird because it's my job. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be playing a game day live here. I built this quest, which is what we call the content that runs in game days, special for this. It's never been debuted. You both have been on Step Up Your Game Day before. You both have played through game day content, but you've never played through this one. I guarantee it. It's brand new. I also had to drop in AM I was given by Matt. What AM stood for. Matt's off screen over here. He's just wait. Hey, Matt. Anonymous Mystery, I believe, is what AM stands for now. That's canon, everybody. Anonymous Mystery.
Yeah.
It's on his license.
I loved it. Yeah, it's my government. That's my government name, as I like to say. All right, so let's pull up my screen here and let's take a look at game day. It's always easier to look at game day and explain it. But I also revealed my shirt because we're going to be talking about, as my wife pronounced this, I liked how she pronounced it, ennui. NUI, non-unicorn intelligence. So if you're a frequent game dayer, which is a term I just made up, you know that unicorns are an integral part to every game day, right? Both of you know
Yes,
this.
of course.
Okay, Gunnar doesn't know it yet, but he hasn't played many game days.
I've heard about game days
Yeah.
once or twice. Yeah,
You've led a bunch of them. You never played though, right?
I actually have played.
Have you?
As you know, in my very very far away distant past, I wasn't employed by AWS.
Oh,
So yeah,
it
back
just has
then.
felt like forever. I didn't know that. Okay.
So back then, I did play a bunch of game days.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So-
thank you for playing. And thank you for playing today.
you.
I took the liberty of naming our team, which is a very integral part of any game day. We are called the U-Files today. That our team on Monday combined all of our names together. It was Jasmine, because we had AJ and Jasmine. Grobelny,
Grobelny.
Right.
which is our new lifestyle brand. Gunnar and I.
It's gonna be the next hat.
Absolutely. Grobelny.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we're looking at the gorgeous, fabulous, beautiful Game Day UI. And when you join a Game Day, you get access to a free temporary AWS account that you do not pay the bill for, which that sounds great to me. And you get access to this event UI, as we call it, because that's where you're going to learn about the quest. And why not jump in and learn about what we're going to be playing today, shall we?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
All right. So someone or something is trying to communicate with you, but they can't just text because they're concerned about Gunnar getting their phone number. Aren't we all? So instead, they are using a bit of a strange method to send you a message. It's going to take some effort. These non-unicorn intelligence use technology of unknown origins to communicate. Thanks to some of my research, I've found they used a combination of substitution ciphers, a one-time pad, and isophony. I don't know what that means, but there's some links here.
There's a
Maybe we can look.
hyperlink, yeah.
Yeah. We also observed several UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, as they're known now, not UFOs. This is very important. This is also educational, Christy.
Yes. Yeah.
Not just
Add
AWS.
it to the platform.
Yeah, not UFOs anymore. They're UAPs.
Yep.
They've been drawing a shape above a famous hotspot. Seems to be linked to this message. Capture the coordinates. Looks like there might be some coordinates that we need to work with. They sent an encrypted message. Okay. Who am I? Oh, this is AM from the future.
I don't know.
I've
see that
already
pun.
gone through solving this with you at reInvent, so I have all the answers. Kind of. I'll explain more later. Later for you, I mean. I can prove it. Gunnar took my hat and threw it at the beginning of the segment.
What?
I don't know. That seems
It's compelling
legit.
evidence.
That
Seems
seems
legit.
Yeah. Compelling evidence.
Okay. All right, so here's our encrypted message. Looks like a bunch of numbers with maybe some kind of delimiter, like a separator. And I only say separator because we've got a code block here that has separator with the same character.
I just have to jump in with a comment from chat.
Please,
From
what's chat saying?
Tack Rider says, the streamer sounds like Roger from the Family Guy.
Okay.
What?
I'm not sure who that is, but
I hope
do
they
you
mean
know?
you.
Am I the streamer?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, that's
for
me.
sure. Yes,
I don't know who Roger from Family Guy
Okay.
is. Probably somebody with a ridiculous cartoon voice.
Probably, yeah.
And that's what I sound like.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. That reminds me, I've been talking a lot. Chat, you can talk to us too. We're going to need your help in solving this. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll find out.
I don't know.
We'll
And-
try our best.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, shall we look at the first challenge?
Let's do it.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
There's a bunch of code here. I don't know if it makes sense to look at this. Look, Game Day is kind of undirected, right? As you both know,
Mm-hmm.
they don't give you a lot of answers, do they? They don't give you a lot of direction. Gunnar, you have any tips?
I do.
Okay.
We often have the choice of either doing YOLO,
Yes,
The method?
that's my
and that's often our
Method.
fallback.
yeah.
But the other tip is to read the instructions. If you don't read the instructions, you are probably going to fail.
Yeah, probably so. And there are generally some instructions, but not full instructions, much like when you're at work, right?
And that's the
Yeah.
thing about game days. It's open-ended. So compare it to a workshop where you perhaps have step-by-step instructions. With a game day, instead, you are tasked to do something, and it's up to you to find the solution of how to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes the quest developers are nice enough to give you hints. I don't know if this quest developer was nice.
You know the answer to that already.
He wasn't.
No, he was not.
No, he was not.
He was not. But yeah, Danielle, Christy, you've never faced ambiguity in work before, have you?
Never.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
never.
Everything's perfectly clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
working as an
Always.
engineer, like there's never ambiguity. It's very clear what to do.
Especially at an early stage startup.
Yeah, and you always
Yeah.
have everything documented properly.
Oh, yeah.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That's good.
Okay. So let's start with this one. Hopefully, I didn't know the bar was going to be that high that everything had to be documented. But we might not beat that far with game day. It looks like we've got some GeoJSON. Have either of you has anybody heard of GeoJSON before?
JSON like a map.
Yeah,
Coordinates.
Yeah, it looks like
That's what I would
coordinates
say.
to me, right?
Yep.
Like I haven't worked with GeoJSON, but it's asking us, can you somehow view this GeoJSON and tell me what shape they're? So we've been tracking our friends in the sky, and they've been making meaningful shapes with their geographic coordinates. It looks like we've got those coordinates, and look, type of polygon. And then, okay, this is an input box, we call it in game day. And this is usually asking for some kind of value, and then usually the game day engine will run and check if you got that value.
This is game day specific.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So it looks like we got to figure out what shape it is. I mean, I'm drawn to this right here. You want to just try polygon?
No.
No, he's right. That was a trick.
Well, if you guess wrong, you lose points, right?
Yeah.
So we got to be careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that we have 2,000 points already.
We do.
So-
That was from Monday's game day. That was from
Oh,
Monday's
this
game
is
day.
why we're last, right? Yeah.
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 We're still first.
So-
Which there is a scoreboard.
Yeah, I was going to say, how many are on the list?
That's good.
Yes, does.
Let's not get specific, Danielle, about how many people are playing right now, but we are first. How do you feel, Christy?
It's a tough bar to beat.
It is.
Yeah.
When you're at the top, it's hard to.
It's hard. Yeah.
Hard
You
to stay
can't fall
there.
from here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. You got everything to lose.
yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So we're supposed to take this somehow and view it, right? It's supposed to draw something with these coordinates, perhaps. Looks like some sort of polygonal shape. Does anybody know anything that will draw with GeoJSON? You heard of anything? Gunnar?
I'm sure generative AI can do it for us.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for, but
It's not.
no.
So, in the essence of time here, since we have 16 minutes left, no, I when I first read this, because I didn't write this, I didn't
Yeah.
make this quest. I guess I did from the future
Yeah.
somehow. When I first saw that and read it, I had just been working with Amazon Location Service a little bit ago, and it uses GeoJSON to draw on maps. So I'm familiar with this page a little bit. We could take these samples here.
It's really convenient. You just saw this.
Yeah,
And
weird.
yeah. That's really good timing.
Yeah, serendipity.
Yeah. Nice. Right place, right time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw you my favorite John Cusack movie, Serendipity. Anyway, yeah. Look, we can add a GeoJSON line to a web map, point to a web map.
Polygon.
Seen that word before?
Let's look at that one.
Let's look at this. What does this look like? Okay. Oh, yeah. This is looking like what we need, huh? That's a shape. I wouldn't know what to call that shape. But it is. Oh, look. Oh, there's a bunch of HTML code, looks like. Should we use this? What do you think? Okay.
Looks
Guess
good.
what?
Yeah,
I have
so.
You cloned it?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look how fast that
Oh, nice.
happened.
Oh,
It's
wow.
almost like it was set up or something. Weird. Okay, so we need an AWS API key and a region, it looks like. I don't know what any of this is. Type feature. This kind of looks like what we got from
Yeah.
GameDay, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we got a feature collection. Let's take a moment here to talk about the other side of GameDay 2. You get an AWS account to play around in while we are solving these challenges. And the best part, no bill at the end.
Unlimited NAT gateways.
Let's not get crazy. No, come on.
Well, after that, yeah, game day ceases to exist. So don't do that.
Please,
Don't do that. Don't
keep
do
us
that.
around, Danielle. Yeah, so you get a team account. So we all, the four of us, would be the team as we play, and all of us would access the same AWS account. We could all work in it together. Right now, I'm leading, and you're telling me what to do. So should we look at Amazon Location Service? What do you think?
Let's do it.
I'd say yeah.
That's my inclination. Have either of you ever used this before?
I haven't.
I have.
No,
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only used it once, honestly. That's it. Just once. We need to make an API key, it looked like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We might need to take my screen down while I do this. But I'll let you know backstage when we need to remove, because we don't want to share out an API key, probably.
I don't think we want that. No.
Nah.
I'm sure chat might like that, but what do we want to name it? Oh, you can see test is already up there.
Well, what were U files, right?
U
files.
U
Yeah.
files.
Mm.
Okay, cool. What do we want to do? There's a bunch of actions that we can authorize by this key. What do we know what we need?
Wasn't best practice to do them all?
Best practice, huh? Very interesting. Hey,
Just kidding. I don't endorse that.
no, it's not best practice, but I will tie it back to Game Day in a way. Since Game Day is kind of a controlled environment, it's a playful environment. It
Safe
maybe
space.
lets you do things that you probably shouldn't do in production, just to learn, right? Just to
Yes.
try things out, and then like experiment and say like, oh well, what permissions do I actually need, right? How's chat doing over there, Gunnar? Anything from chat? Any help? They're not helping today.
Not much. They're talking about Jason Derulo.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Derulo.
All right.
Yes.
Next
Jason.
hat.
I like Jason from Friday the 13th. That's my favorite Jason. Do you all have a favorite Jason? Think about that while we go.
That's a deep question.
Yes.
I've never
Favorite
been asked
Jason.
that.
And you never will again? Okay, we might need to take my screen off for a moment while I create this API key, please. Take me down. Thank you. Okay, it was created. You can trust me. That's always a good thing to have to say, right?
No.
You can trust me that it created. I'm dropping it into my code file right now. I'm describing what I'm doing instead of showing because I don't want you to steal my API key. I'm putting in the region as well, which is US West 2. Game Day will usually tell you which region we're working in as well if you ever get lost.
That's my
Come back.
favorite region.
It is.
Is
I
it?
love that region.
Yeah.
You're nearby, aren't you?
Sustainable.
There you go.
You made a comment about Portland earlier. See, mine is US
Yeah.
East 1.
Oh, okay.
You know, this is no.
I hear a rivalry starting.
The Portlands.
Okay, we can bring my screen back up. So I've added that, but now we need to add the GeoJSON, right? That was something that I think we're explicitly told we have to view this somehow.
So I think you can copy that. Yeah.
All right. So we've got type feature collection. We probably want to remove this, right?
So yeah, everything in the data, I would say.
That's what it looks like to
Yeah.
me. Let's see if it just pastes. Nope. Something's mismatched, maybe. Oh, an
Oh.
extra.
You got an extra. Yeah.
Look at this coordinated effort. Okay, there we go.
That looks better.
Okay. I'm going to say open here. All right. And then we have an index.html. Let's see. Okay, cool.
Oh.
All right, so we got a map.
Ooh.
That's a pretty good start,
Got a map.
That is a good start.
right? Okay, let's zoom out. It says a famous hotspot. Who up here knows a lot about UFO history? Anybody? I don't, clearly.
I don't.
I don't know anything about UFOs.
Just Area 51.
Okay.
About it.
Okay. All right.
Bob
we're looking-
Lazar.
Oh.
Deep
okay.
cuts.
You do know something. All right. All right. Something up here.
I've watched a few things.
We are currently in Las Vegas, which is the home of one of my personal heroes, a great researcher named George Knapp. He is a local journalist here. All right. So maybe that could be a hotspot, right? A famous hotspot as described. Do we want to head over to that area?
Yeah, I
Check
think we
that out.
should.
Okay. I love that it's centered in on Vancouver. I love Vancouver, one of my favorite places. There's Seattle. Okay. All right. Heading down. Let's see. There's Vegas. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. What happened in New Mexico? Does anybody know anything that happened in New Mexico?
It's where,
No?
I
where,
think
where they tested the atom bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Gunnar, is your knowledge of aliens just Tom DeLonge? Aliens Exist, the song by Blink-182. That's it?
Yeah, everything I know
yeah.
about it, I've learned from Blink-182.
Okay.
The lights. The New Mexico lights.
I've been to the
Wait.
Great Sand Dunes National Park. You know,
I should-
that's very
Okay.
It's out there, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What about chat? What is chat saying anything?
No?
No. Good. Great. Please don't talk to me. I don't, chat. I don't want to hear it. You're talking too much today. Yeah. So I'm zooming in here.
Well, Roswell
Oh,
is
right.
quite famous, right?
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay. I haven't heard of it. I've only been there a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I built this quest to brag about my alien
Your
travels.
knowledge.
So, I guess the question was what shape it was drawing, right?
It looks. Yeah. That was. Let's look at the. Can you somehow view it and tell me what shape they're making?
Okay.
Ah,
What do we got?
Looks
Do
like
it.
triangle.
What
like
is
a
that
triangle.
shape?
We got
I
a
haven't learned
triangle.
all my shapes.
No.
You all are saying it's triangle.
I agree with Christy.
Yeah, it's a triangle.
Triangle. How's that spelled? Okay. Triangle.
We might be onto something.
That's a new one to me. I've never heard triangle.
Yeah, it's
like-
square.
The Bermuda Triangle.
I've heard
It's
angle.
a different one.
But I've never,
Yeah.
three of them? All right, so as the screen is telling us, may take up to a minute to appear here. It's going and checking that we got the correct answer. And also, I am hoping that it doesn't break because of the Quest developers' lack of skills in making the Quest. But it seems to be breaking.
Feels like you should know, though, since you're from the future.
It does feel like that, doesn't it? I'm not from the future, whoever wrote this. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, technical difficulties.
It's an octagon.
Well, that's like trying to give you a
Like an example.
description, an example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard of that one?
Octagon. No, I've heard of the Pentagon.
Okay.
All right.
Let's not go there.
Oh, hey!
Woohoo!
All right, you got the right shape. It is a triangle. All right, that's great. Okay, so that unlocked our next challenge. Look, we got points.
100.
What do we always say about points?
Hope we're still in first.
What do we say? Points are life.
Points are, they're everything.
Points are how I determine my
Value.
personal value,
Yeah.
my self-esteem, which is very low. Almost.
For reasons.
Yeah, it's. I'll say it's accurate.
Yeah.
It's an accurate description. It's low, kind of like we only got 100 points. That's a little stingy on the points, I would say. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah, I feel like that deserves a little more. Maybe
Lot of
like
work.
200 points.
Yeah, that's
We-
a lot of work.
Yeah.
We did a lot of work,
Yeah.
right? We made a whole map, right?
Yeah.
Used a new service.
We used to do the service that not
Yeah.
one of us are that familiar with, but it was very easy, I think, to use. Anyway, all right. Let's read the next challenge here. my screen back up. Now that you've seen the shape, you can help us identify these strange packets that we're receiving on our network. We processed the packets already, and the only data they seem to be sending are the shape identifier for the message and a series of digits. That sounds interesting. Each message ends with the ordinal value of the, what is that, the pipe character? Yeah?
Pipe character.
Okay. We think this might have something to do with the isophony code they sent. That's what it was that big code block that we kind of scrolled right past and didn't even really look at, did we?
Nope.
Okay.
We acknowledged it was there at least, though.
We did. That's true.
It's the engineering way.
That's true. Don't use the library until you need it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
We might think this has something to do. Could this be the key we're looking for to decrypt the message? I don't know. Sending the data to you on your default EventBridge bus. Uh-oh. All right. Now we're into the land of serverless, huh? Are you two feeling a little more comfortable with serverless? EventBridge has been named. You feeling like...
Yeah.
Never
I mean,
used it.
No? Never even heard of it, have you? Yeah. I don't believe you for some reason, Daniel.
Serverless still has servers, guys.
Really?
Did you know that?
I've never heard
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
News to me.
that. Okay.
Just someone else's.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos's.
Well, we're sending you data on your default EventBridge bus. I guess we'll have to figure out what that means. Hopefully, somebody up here knows. It's going to follow this format. Look, it's got a shape, something called a type, an order, and then the value. So those are the digits, right? And hurry up.
Hurry up.
Which is a good reminder because we have 3 minutes,
All right.
as our production crew just told us to in our ears.
Back into the console then.
All right, back to the console. EventBridge?
EventBridge, yeah.
Got it. Great. Okay, now what?
Should we find the default event bus?
We talked about
Maybe.
buses.
Yeah.
Say buses.
There's default. Okay, I'm in it. So how do we read off this? Anybody know? How do we get values coming in off the default? Like,
I don't know.
There's a-
Monitor it. We could
the only thing I see
at
I can
the-
kind of do
create
is
some
like create a
rules.
rule, right?
Yeah, let's do a
You want
rule.
a rule? Okay. Yeah, what is a rule? Anybody know?
something you should follow.
That's true. Something that I break constantly, actually.
Yeah.
It's
That's
been
why
a-
you're asking, because you don't know.
It's been a real problem in my life and career. Yes. Yeah, but in the EventBridge sense.
Yeah, I'd say
What is
it's like a pattern that
Okay.
you match. So you're like, hey, if the body is shaped like this, do this other thing.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So we can do a rule with an event pattern or a schedule, it looks like.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you were describing, Danielle.
Yeah, I think we want the event pattern.
Okay, let's see if we can get this out. I don't know. AWS events, other, all events. It sounds like maybe other,
Yeah, let's do other.
because this is definitely not an AWS event.
Because
right?
this is going to be something we custom do.
That's true. That's true. Custom pattern,
Yep.
event pattern. Oh, hey.
Here we go. Do we have
Okay.
something to copy paste in there?
Maybe. Let's
We
go
might.
back. We might run out of time here. Let's see. We're getting encouragement. Oh, okay. This is interesting. What is this? Huh. I don't think that's going to work, is it?
Yeah, so you just copied the body part. We got to do the whole thing, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So
Okay.
yeah, if you scroll up, that's right there where it says like source.
Oh.
Don't we have to copy that
Oh.
and replace the detail with the example detail?
You're so smart, Danielle. Like that? No. So this would be what? Source?
Yeah,
Like this?
I believe so.
Okay, I don't know. Well, you know what?
Oh yeah, it's got to be
That's okay.
in curly's.
Just as, look, we're running out of time. Just as we stated on Monday when we ran out of time, we were not intended to finish this. You are never intended to finish all the content at a game day. You're just there to learn new things. So you'll have to tune in, okay? We will do this quest on our show. We run every first Thursday of the month. We'll be starting up, Gunnar and I, in February. So you can join us. We will do this quest. Maybe Danielle and Christy will come back to
Love
finish
to.
the quest.
We'd love to.
But for you all, thank you for joining us. Danielle and Christy, thank you for joining us. We'll be right back with more.